Well, guys, Monday cannot get here fast enough. Monday is Inauguration Day. President Trump will be installed as the 47th president of the United States. And one thing that President Trump ran on is mass deportations. And guess what, folks? The American people voted for it. But yet and still, man, you still have the left and Democrats out there. They haven't learned anything from the November 5th election. They haven't learned anything. They're still trying to protect illegal alien criminals, man. And the excuse that the Democrats are using is that illegals, who they actually call undocumented, they say they commit less crimes than Americans. Not true. We have over 20 plus million illegal aliens here in this country. Guess what? Every single one of them has committed a crime. Why? Because crossing the border illegally is a crime. So therefore, I say that illegal aliens have committed more crimes than Americans. It's just that simple, man. Folks, you people that still vote Democrat, man, the Democrats despise you. They don't like you. They love illegal aliens. They're putting you last, man. Brandon Johnson up there in Chicago, man, used $52+ million of your tax dollars for illegal aliens. New York City, man, they came up with all this money for illegal aliens. Why? Because they have sanctuary laws, which should be illegal, by the way. It should be illegal. But these people, man, have done everything for illegal aliens. And some of these people are dangerous criminals, folks. Like Laken Riley's killer. Yeah. What about the illegal alien that burned a woman alive on the subway? Yeah, the Democrats, man, they love them. President Trump doesn't. Tom Homan doesn't. Monday, guys, mass deportations will be starting. However, it's already started, guys. It's already started. I talked about this in other videos, guys, that these illegals need to do the right thing and just pack up and leave. Self-deport. And that seems to be happening, guys, because these illegals, man, they are now afraid. Trump is coming for them. And they should be, man. When Trump says he's going to have the largest mass deportation in this country's history, I believe him. I really do believe him, guys. And the American people have backed this. Now, the mainstream media, they don't back it. But the American people voted for this. Yes, mass deportations were on the ballot. And I believe that's one of the biggest reasons why Trump won the popular vote, in addition to 312 electoral votes. Everybody wants these people gone, man. I mean, blue counties at the border in Texas, they almost all flip red. Why? They don't want those illegals crossing the border. And like 90% of those people that live in the border counties in Texas are Hispanics. They don't like the illegals, man. The only people that love the illegals, man, is the Democrats, man. That's it. Look here, guys. Illegal immigrants self-deporting ahead of Trump's return to White House. And by the way, guys, President Trump was actually on a plane today heading to Washington, D.C. for the inauguration, which is actually going to be held inside the Capitol building. It's not going to be outside. Not exactly sure what it is. I heard something about the weather being pretty bad. I know out here in Houston, man, we're going to have snow. It's going to be really, really cold pretty much for the rest of the week, man. And Washington, D.C. is definitely further north than us, man. We're going to be getting into the teens down here. It's going to be really cold, guys. But look here. It says illegal immigrants have been self-deporting ahead of President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration, according to a new report from NewsNation reporter Jorge Ventura. The decision to voluntarily depart the United States has been attributed to both the Trump administration's projected border policies that call for mass deportations and a change in Mexican legislation that allows the country to accept non-Mexican deportees. Yeah. Ms. Sheinbaum, the president of Mexico, she bent the knee to Trump. She's taking in people that aren't even citizens of her own country. Why? Those people crossed over into her country and they're going to be going back. Yes, because some of these countries that we don't have relationships with, like Venezuela and Cuba, yeah, Mexico is taking them. Yeah. Immigration attorney Rolando Vasquez told the network that while many of his clients are self-deporting to avoid being detained by Trump's federal immigration agents, others are opting to go to Mexico due to new laws that would have the greatest impact on Cuban and Venezuelan migrants, as those countries generally do not accept deportation flights from the United States, but may accept them from Mexico. Yeah. Immigration attorney right here. His clients are illegal aliens. Now, folks, I don't believe any illegal aliens should have any rights. They shouldn't have any representation in this country, man. They broke the law. They are illegal. There should be no rights whatsoever for illegal aliens. Now, I'm not saying you go out there and kill them or anything like that, but I'm saying they shouldn't have any legal representation if they come into this country illegally. Our laws are for us and for people that are legally here in this country. Anyway, he goes on, quote, "This is causing many migrants to leave on their own, knowing that they're either going to be deported to their home country or be deported to Mexico," Vasquez said. "The overwhelming majority of them do not want to be in Mexico." Well, they don't have a choice. They're going to have to pack their bags, man, and get out of here. I mean, they're already helping Trump, man. They're helping Trump with the mass deportations, self-deportations. Let's go ahead and listen into this NewsNation clip here, guys. Let's roll it.
Trump has promised to carry out the largest deportation operation in U.S. history. And before those operations begin, some migrants are already choosing to leave the country voluntarily. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura joins us live from San Antonio, Texas this morning with more on this story. Jorge, how many migrants are we actually seeing doing this, leaving voluntarily?
Right now, Marky, it's unclear, but we are starting to see a trend, and this comes as cities across the U.S. and Mexico are now bracing for President-elect's deportation operation. But his hardline messaging on those deportation efforts have some migrants panicking and some even choosing now to self-deport back to their home countries. I spoke with immigration attorney Rolando Vasquez, who tells me that some of the immigrants that he represents that entered under the Biden administration are now choosing to return home, fearing deportation under the incoming administration.
Just as recent as yesterday, they notified me that they're going to depart the country voluntarily, and understanding that, the Trump administration is going to carry through on their promises.
And it's not just Trump's deportation plans that are influenced these decisions. Vasquez says it's also that Mexico is now open to accepting non-Mexican deportees. Mexico's move would impact Cuban and Venezuelan migrants the most, since those countries typically do not accept deportation flights from the U.S., but may from Mexico.
This is causing for many migrants to leave on their own, knowing that they're either going to be deported to their home country or be deported to Mexico. And they obviously, the overwhelming majority of them do not want to be in Mexico.
And my sources in Mexico tell me that it's likely that cartels and smugglers will exploit, kidnap, and extort those newly deported migrants. As of right now, it's unclear if Mexico has a plan to protect those deported migrants, Marky.
Yeah, border's about to change on Monday. At least that's what voters were promised. Jorge Ventura, thank you so much, live from San Antonio this morning.
Yeah, so you guys heard that right there, man. You guys heard that right there. We are not going to be bullied by Mexico. We already got rid of Justin Castro up there in Canada, man. Trump is not even in office, guys. And we actually have a strong leader now in Trump rather than Biden. Biden let these illegals, man, mainly because of the leftists controlling him, run this country into the ground. Trump said, no more. No more. You're getting deported, so you might as well just leave now. And the good thing about them actually leaving right now, guys, if they self-deport, it doesn't cost us a dime. Because when Trump actually starts these mass deportations, it's going to cost us a whole bunch of money. But like Tom Homan said, you can't put a price on national security. But if these people voluntarily just leave, it costs you nothing. $0, man. $0. That's the best way, man. I really wish that all 20 plus million of them would just do the same. We wouldn't have to pay anything, man. Nothing. And if the left wants to fight this, man, this is a losing issue for them. A big time losing issue, man. The more they fight against this, man, just like the Democrats still fighting back against having men and women in sports, they're still voting against that. The Democrats are never going to win a national election again. They're a regional party already, guys. They are. They may never win a national election again. Their priorities are way out of touch with the American people, man. Way out of touch. But I'm going to leave it right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.